Did you know that 1 in 4 adults in the US suspect they may have undiagnosed ADHD? For years, ADHD has been labeled as a childhood disorder, but what happens when those kids grow up, undiagnosed, still struggling with focus, restlessness, and impulsivity? Many of them go through life wondering, why can't I stay organized? Why do I constantly lose focus? Is it just me? Well, the answer might be more common than you think. Attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, is often misunderstood as something only kids deal with. But the reality is many adults are realizing their struggles with attention, focus, and even restlessness could actually be undiagnosed ADHD. Thanks to increased awareness and social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, ADHD content is trending, racking up millions of views and leading adults to reflect on their own symptoms. Data/research, the study. In fact, a recent national survey commissioned by the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center and College of Medicine reveals that 25% of U.S. adults now suspect they may have undiagnosed ADHD. That's a staggering number, nearly 1 in 4 people. But here's the problem. Despite this growing awareness, only 13% of those surveyed said they've sought professional help to confirm a diagnosis or receive treatment. So why is it so hard for adults to get diagnosed? Experts say there are several barriers at play. First, there's a lack of awareness. ADHD in adults often presents differently than in children, with symptoms that are easily mistaken for stress, anxiety, or just having a busy life. This leads many to believe their struggles are just personal shortcomings, not symptoms of a medical condition. Second, there's stigma. Many adults grew up in households where mental health wasn't openly discussed or where ADHD wasn't taken seriously. In fact, a common refrain we hear is, "My parents didn't believe ADHD was real." This generational gap has left countless adults undiagnosed and, unfortunately, untreated. The importance of diagnosis. But here's the truth. ADHD is real. And for those living with it, whether diagnosed or undiagnosed, it can impact every aspect of life, from work productivity to relationships and mental health. That's why getting the right diagnosis is so important. Whether you suspect you have ADHD or you've been struggling with these symptoms for years, it's never too late to seek help. Talking to a mental health professional can help you understand what's going on and offer you practical solutions, whether that's therapy, lifestyle changes, or medication. You're not alone in this. If you've been feeling like something just isn't clicking, like you've been working harder than everyone else just to stay afloat, there's a chance it's not just you. ADHD is far more common in adults than many people think. And now that we're starting to have this conversation, more people are getting the help they need. So, if you're one of those 1 in 4 adults, don't let the stigma stop you. Take the first step today, reach out to a professional, do your research, and know that understanding your brain is the first step toward making life a little easier to manage. Like and subscribe for more content on mental health, ADHD, and how you can take control of your well-being. Hashtag ADHD awareness, hashtag mental health, hashtag adult ADHD, hashtag self-care, hashtag mental health matters. Now, let's explore some of the symptoms of adult ADHD. It's more than just being a little scatterbrained. We're talking about issues with concentration, impulsivity, and difficulty following through on tasks. Imagine trying to get work done while your mind is racing with a million thoughts, or struggling to maintain relationships because you forget important dates or details. It's exhausting. Factors contributing to the rise in ADHD diagnoses include increased awareness and better access to mental health resources. More people are recognizing the signs and seeking help, which is fantastic, but it also means we need to talk about it more openly. It's essential to understand that ADHD is not just about being hyperactive. It's a complex condition that impacts daily life in various ways. Climax/key moment. So, what's driving this shocking increase in ADHD diagnoses? One surprising factor is the digital age we live in. With constant notifications and distractions from our devices, it's no wonder that attention spans are dwindling. Studies suggest that our fast-paced, information-overloaded lifestyles may be making ADHD symptoms more pronounced. Plus, there's the impact of social media, where the pressure to multitask and engage can be overwhelming. It's a significant trend that we need to pay attention to, not just for those diagnosed, but for society as a whole. Understanding these factors can help us create a more supportive environment for adults with ADHD. Conclusion/summary. To wrap it all up, the ADHD epidemic affecting 15 million adults in the US is a reality we can't ignore. Understanding the challenges and symptoms is crucial for fostering empathy and support for those living with this condition. It's essential to break the stigma and encourage open conversations about mental health. Call to action, CTA. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you or someone you know experienced challenges with ADHD? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and check out our next video on mental health tips and strategies. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.